Once we start studying integers, we eventually have to be able to do BEDMAS problems involving integers. Here's an example. We have -3 plus, and then we have a large bracket. Inside the bracket, 6 divided by -2 minus -5 plus 1. We have a bracket, we have a division, we have pluses and minuses, and we have several negative numbers involved. If we apply the rules of BEDMAS and apply the laws of integers, this should be no problem. Do one thing at a time and write a new line for each operation you do. BEDMAS says brackets first, so we are ignoring the -3 plus, and we are starting our work with this bracket. Keep in mind that I put a bracket around -3, but this isn't a bracket as an operation. This is a bracket that is there just to stop me from missing this negative sign. It makes it easier to read. There's no operation inside this bracket. In the large bracket, we have divided by, minus, plus. BEDMAS says we have to do division first. 6 divided by -2 is -3. And then we copy down the minus, -5, plus 1, close our bracket. Next, we're still inside this bracket, and our next operation is either the minus or the plus. We get to the minus first, reading from left to right, so we're doing it first. We have -3 minus -5. Applying the laws of integers, -3 minus -5 is the same thing as -3 plus 5. -3 plus 5 is +2. So we write the answer +2, and then we copy down the plus 1, close our bracket. Now we just have a 2 plus 1 in the bracket. 2 plus 1 is 3. I write the answer. I don't need the bracket anymore. And we have -3 plus 3. Again, applying the laws of integers, -3 plus 3 is equal to 0. That's our answer. Let's do another example of BEDMAS involving integers. This example has a lot of brackets involved. We have a big bracket here, and then a divided by, and then a big bracket. Those brackets have to be done first, and the tiebreaker between them is the one on the left first. So we're focusing our attention on this big bracket. But inside the big bracket, we have a smaller bracket that has -7 plus 5 in it. And just to make things a little bit more confusing, the -7 is in a bracket so that we can see the negative sign a little better. But reading it carefully, I see that the first operation I have to do is the innermost bracket here, -7 plus 5. And -7 plus 5 is -2. This becomes 9 times -2. And I copy the rest down. 9 times -2 is -18. I have an answer for this big bracket on the left side, and I don't need the bracket anymore. I have to copy the rest down, divided by, and then the other bracket. Inside this bracket, I have 3 minus 8 plus 11. The minus and plus are in a tie, and I do the leftmost one first. So I'm doing 3 minus 8 first. I copy down -18 divided by. 3 minus 8 is -5. Again, I'm writing that in a bracket just so that I can see my negative sign better. And I copy down the plus 11. All that's left in this bracket now is -5 plus 11. And -5 plus 11 is 6. I copy down -18 divided by, and this bracket is now just a 6. Finally, I can do my division. -18 divided by 6, if we apply the laws of integers, gives -3 as its answer. We are done. This is how you do BEDMAS problems involving integers.